What's going on, y'all? This is Editor Mosh chiming in really quick. I do apologize for how the audio came out in this video. I did not realize how loud the background audio was while I was talking, but for the most part, I think the video came out really well. So without further ado, let's get right into it. What's going on, my light ones? This is your boy MoashDMC, and I'm back again. And as you can see, it's finally time for us to sit down and discuss the man, the myth, the legend, the realest man in the room. Everyone's favorite Yonko, the strongest Yonko, maybe, question marks, who knows? Buggy D Clown. I like to add the D for flavor. We keep it moving. Anyway, as we know from last chapter, they created something called the Cross Guild. And I'm not even gonna lie, I do like bringing it back into the story because now we can incorporate bounty and bounty hunting and how it can actually shift the webs and flow of the world. And to be honest, if you haven't thought the One Piece world was interesting before, I mean, I think now, if any, is the best time to be involved. But without further ado, let's get right into the bulk of this video. Now that Buggy has created this bounty system, pirates going after Marines, I think it's finally time for us to sit down and talk about who are the real. Time to sit and talk about who has the highest chance of being caught, why they will be caught, and where they rank, and how they can also. I don't know why I said it like that. We're gonna sit down and we're gonna discuss where the Marines fall between 1 through 5, because as we saw on the poster, it looked like it was a star system rather than a bounty system, berry system, but we're actually using the berries to help us guide us throughout this whole process. But without further ado, let's get right into the main show today. The music. People will say it's time to set the mood, so I think it's time to set the mood. There we have it. The tier system, hand-picked, ready for you. Let's see who we lift. Magellan, Tensei, Bogard, Gion, Garp, Full Body, Sengoku, Smoker, Kobe, Tashigi, Lucci, Vegapunk, Fujitora, Akainu, Isuka, Kizaru, Green Bull, Sentomaru, Chitone, and Sudu. It's time to talk about it. Honestly speaking, what Buggy did to us has now opened a new can of worms that us theorists, us scalers can now really dive into. The bounties for the Marines, the things that are going to change the webs and flow of the world. The One Piece world is now flipped upside down, just like Whitebeard talked about. And here it is. Who knows where they're going to land? That's why we sat down today and compiled the list, and we're going to put them in places 1 through 5. S plus achievement means, hey, you rocking. We got to remember, this is not just any guild. The Cross Guild, pirates. And who's one leading the whole thing? Buggy D Clown. So now you gotta think, does Buggy have an agenda? Now with all this power in his hands, where does he move his pieces? Some people are playing checkers. Well, since day one, Buggy's always been playing chess. Stay low, wasn't really caught, became a warlord, became a Yonko, and now run to the guild? I mean, damn. Okay. So with all that being said, it's time to really get into it. And we're going to start it off hot. We're going to start it off with not only a theory, but a placement. We have none other than the old warden, Magellan. You see, you got to understand, when Buggy went to Impel Down, that sort of changed the cusp of everything. Because he went to Impel Down, not only did he gain or garner more people from level 5 Impel Down, but he also developed a relationship, a rapport. Shanks, blood brother, relative, sworn brother, who knows? Roger Pirate. Damn, broke out of Impel Down with Luffy. Damn, stole a bunch of prisoners. Damn, became a warlord after all that. Damn, mercenary group, had the giants on the side before Luffy took him. Damn, and now has Mihawk, Crocodile underneath him. You gotta understand, this all stemmed from everything Magellan did. And remember, Buggy went through a really tough time trying to escape that prison. Okay, so now imagine this. We have level 5 Impel Down people. They probably have their brothers in arms that are still trapped down there. Who knows? You gotta remember, they hold a grudge too. If now it's time to hunt down Marines, the whole thing is shaking now, all right? So now imagine this. Here's the theory part. We get pirates going after Marines. Somehow they break into Impel Down. But this part, the second half I'll actually save for the rest of the video, the later half of the video, because someone else I want to talk about. But essentially, if pirates do invade Impel Down and release other pirates, not only does it shake the foundation of the world some more, but also can bring back other characters, and I'll touch upon that later in the video, like I mentioned. But like I said, Magellan may have a hit on his head because Buggy didn't like him. He was a prison warden. Buggy's trying to escape the prison. Buggy got mistreated. Buggy's a pirate. Who knows? So taking down Magellan would put you at least an S rank. Magellan was one shot in the Blackbeard Pirates. I don't care. You didn't expect it. Still got it done. Magellan was literally destroying, melting the very thing that was impelled down. He was the one that held everyone in check. And man, I don't think he could be shit of you. Maybe not now, but before I think he could. But anyway, S rank achievement. The Giants were the baseline. Basically, if you can beat a Giant, you should be S class above, or we'll delegate when it gets to you. All right. S class achievement for Magellan, and that is at least a 1 million berry bounty. But if we're going to incorporate him possibly, or the person, whoever does it, possibly helping other people escape, this is backwards. Why is this S rank? And this is, okay, hold on. What? At least lands you S rank, okay? And that's actually a 3 billion berry bounty because I'm counting it as you breaking into Impel Down and breaking out a bunch of prisoners. That's easily an S rank thing to do. All right, next we have Tensei. I ain't gonna lie, man. We don't know much about him, but essentially he has the Black Horse epithet. When you have an epithet, it means you got some power to you. You got Blue Pheasant, Red Dog, Purple Tiger, Green Bull. There you go. Tensei, I don't really know where to put you, but at the same time, you're like the lead investigator or chief investigator or something like that. That means you got some pull. But if they take you down, honestly, I don't know how much that would actually change things for them. Because remember, he's been investigating Sabo and he still hasn't figured out anything out. But essentially, the way the story is right now, he's at least Admiral level. Also, taking him out would also mean you're taking out the lead chief investigator, the person that's going really deep into everything that's happened with Sabo. That's going to shake some things up for the Marines. So I land you S rank as well. I'm actually going to put you below Magellan because if you break the person out, I'll explain it later. It's a theory, but I'll explain it later. Okay, Bogard, the right-hand man to Garp. People who train Kobe and Helmeppo. Okay. I think Bogard garners the music, all right? Okay? Like I said, it's a star system. We don't know if it's bounties or berries, but I'm putting berries and bounties. You click on the side of the screen. You get to see what I'm talking about. If you can't see it, 1 star is 500 million. 200 million, excuse me. 2 stars, 500 million. 3 stars, 1 billion. 4 stars, 3 billion. 5 stars, 5 billion. Okay? All right. Bogard, the right-hand man to Garp, the man who taught Kobe the next, supposed to be Fleet Admiral, maybe Admiral, who knows where we want to put him. All right? This is where things get a little interesting, right? Because essentially, we really haven't seen Bogard too much on screen. But you know he's playing picture in the background, right? And if he was trained alongside Garp throughout all the battles with Roger, maybe even after or sometime in that realm, he was alongside Garp. That means he has to have some gumption to him, you know? Taking him out may anger a couple Marines, may rub some people the wrong way, but I think most of it's going to fall on Garp. So, where do you land Bogard? I can see him at 1 billion. I know you're like, wow, Bogard is definitely stronger. I know. I think 1 billion is fitting for a person we don't know that much about, right? Next, we have Gion, person who's said to be as strong as an Admiral. Offered the position, declined it. So now things are getting shaky. That means we have a couple candidates who are now in the Admiral level. All right? And if that's the case, that means we're going to have a little bit more leeway with the Marines. Lander at 3 billion. Right now, I'm putting them the Marines at the same level, or the Admirals at the same level around Kid Love. Right? So that's safe. Okay. I had to reset the music for this one, all right? Okay. Everyone's favorite. Okay. The hero of the Marines. Monkey D. Guard. Let's run down his track record a little bit. His son, supposed son. Monkey D. Dragon, most wanted man in the world. His grandson. Probably the youngest, if not the youngest Yonko ever. Gum Gum Fruit Psych. Hito no Mi Mado Sanganika. The devil fruit that's been invading the government for X amount of years, and now he's risen the ranks all the way up to Yonko. Not gonna lie, that family tree is very impressive. Vice Admiral could have been Admiral, but did not want to be leashed in with the Celestial Dragon, so stayed afloat as Vice Admiral and did what he had to do. Tag team with Roger against the Rocks Pirates, the most infamous pirate group there ever was. Kaido, Big Mom, Shiki. Another person, I'm forgetting. Whitebeard. Crazy. Kaido. I think I said it twice. Emphasis on the Kaido. Anyway. Teamed up with Roger, took him down, became the hero of the Marines. Fought alongside said Goku and fought off Shiki. Probably beat him fairly easily. Right now, he's basically chilling in the background. We don't really know where he's landed, but guess what, guys? I think we all know that Garp's going to play a very important part in this story. If Roger knew the history, that means Garp knew a little bit about it too. If Garp is not trying to be the Admiral, that means most likely he's chilling in the background trying to do something else. Maybe leave a sword. Shout out Randy Troy. With all that being said, he's still a very formidable foe and a formidable asset to the Marines. They still tend to escort people like Shirahoshi and kicking that dude all the way back to Fishman Island. That means he has some pull still, all right? So taking out someone of Garp's nature should put you at a very high level, because especially if they capture him, it may force other people to move. Remember, even though he's a Marine, that's still Luffy's family. So you have to be one ballsy mofo to actually try to take down Garp. In strength, in name, and in caliber. 5-star. Bring me him. We have the first man reaching 5 billion bounties. Buggy D Garp. You mess with Garp, you mess with a whole lot of other people. Just like Luffy. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I put in full body just to have someone in C rank. You take down full body, congratulations, to get a pat on the back. We keep it pushing. All right, this is where things get really interesting, because Sengoku was the ex-Fleet Admiral, has a a mythical zone model Buddha, Daibutsu. Honestly speaking, right now he really hasn't been doing much. Sometimes he like comes in and talks to the other Marines. That's how we found out about God Valley and the bounties of everyone else. All right, so I mean, he's still somewhat in the story, connected to Law as well, connected to Rosinante. Corazon, sorry. So it's very hard to put him in a spot, you know? Like I said, if you mess with someone, you're going to get the other person. So if you mess with Garp, you're also going to get Sengoku. If you mess with Sengoku, you're also going to get Garp. It's just hand in hand. And taking out a Fleet Admiral. So that is legitimately the second S tier we have for achievement-wise. And then we have Smoker. Honestly speaking, I think Buggy has a vendetta with Smoker ever since Lockdown. Not gonna be too much about it. I think Smoker's achievement, taking him down Smoker, because Smoker is like so like, you can implement him in a lot of factions or a lot of plots throughout the story. I think Punk Hazard was his like introduction to possibly something happened to Smoker to actually elevate him a little bit more. I'm gonna put Smoker and Kobe in the same realm, even though Kobe just started in the Marines. I'm still gonna put him in the same rank, not rank, but like put him in like the same realm of like my narrative for the story, right? So Smoker, honestly, if we have Bogart in 3, I'm gonna have Smoker in 3 as well. Put him around a Billy, I think is fair. Put him a little high. I can't really put him much higher. I'll put him over Bogart because we don't know nothing about Bogart. And then we have Kobe. All right. Roll it. Okay. All right. I get it. This man is some people's favorite. If Luffy's Pirate Jesus, Kobe's Joseph. All right. Honestly speaking, the level of growth with Kobe is insane, right? We learned how hard it is to master the Rokushiki techniques. Kobe did it, I think, in under a year. Being trained by not only Bogart, but also the hero of the Marines, Garp, but also a very close friend to Luffy. Does that play a factor? I don't know. Kobe's a Marine. But at the same time, Luffy does not like Buggy. And that alone gives Luffy the edge. So if something happens to Kobe, I may have to do a thing or two about a thing or two. But I won't factor that in. Kobe, right-hand man to Garp, highest growth rate in the series. Possibly right now. Maybe even creeping into Admiral level. Does he get a Devil Fruit? My hands are tied. We don't know what happened at Amazon Lily. Wait to find out. The way it's looking, everyone has failed so far on all the fronts for the Marines, so we don't know. But why would Buggy want Kobe? Does Buggy know about Kobe and Luffy's relationship? I don't think so. Is Kobe really a threat? Is he like a name known to many people? Not really. He was a crazy Marine that said, please stop. Everyone's dying. Does he have Conqueror's Haki? Yet to be seen. But honestly speaking, taking down Kobe right now is like taking down an up-and-coming guard. And to me, I'm riding that Kobe train. Hey, yo. So I'm going to put my man Kobe people talking about him being the orange crab. He's definitely above C. Definitely above B, and then when you sprinkle the things on top, he's also part of Sword, so even getting him may gain some information. I think he's over smoking right now, and I'm gonna put him importance right under Magellan. I think that's where he fits. He's pretty high up there, but we haven't seen much about him. Around 3 billion of importance. Lock it in. Okay. Next, we have Tashigi. All right, guys, listen, man. I've been off the Tashigi train for a very long time now. I mean, she keeps coming back in the story. I get it. She has some relation to Zoro. Maybe a Shimotsuki. Maybe. Shout out the Revolutionaries if she is. Maybe she's not part of the Revolutionaries, but the Revolutionaries are going to be the ones to tell us about it. So Tashigi is a very interesting spot, right? So would they get anything from bringing in Tashigi? Maybe the Wrath of Zoro. Who knows? Maybe not. Zoro says fence for yourself half the time, so I doubt it. Honestly speaking, I think Tashigi falls right in a B rank achievement. Nothing crazy. I give her around like a 500,000, 500,000 berry. Nothing crazy. I think she has not that much relevance in the story. Like, I mean, she's not going to, she may come back and be like Zoro's Kuina, and then she comes like broken or something. Shout out to SSG. But I'm not going to put that too deep into our heads because at the same time, I don't really, there's not much wiggle room with Tashigi. That's what I'm getting at. All right, next we have Mr. Rob Bellucci. Everyone's favorite man that always looks like he's wearing Gucci. All right, let's get really into it, all right? Let's sit here and talk about why Rob Bellucci is so important, okay? Rob Bellucci was probably Luffy's toughest fight to date, and I mean a toughest fight from start to finish, no breaks in between. We just straight throwing hands, Luffy versus Lucci. Honestly speaking, Luffy couldn't even move afterwards, had to get held off or rolled off by Robin. To this day, I think Rob Bellucci should have won that, but guess what? Usopp was there, and the power of friendship is a real thing. Okay, Luffy got up and hit one of the best Gummo Gummo no Gatlins ever. Honestly speaking, if they did that or reanimated it like they are right there animating Wano right now, you can add the yellow hits, you can add the color, you can add the orb because that shit would hit 10 times harder. Still one of my favorite scenes of all time. Probably a lot of people's favorite scene as well. Rob Bellucci, why is he so important? And after that moment, what happened? They called him the Buster Call. And why is the Buster Call interesting, right? The Buster Call was basically the Marines putting a line between them and Rob Bellucci, saying that Robin is more important than your life, and he already knew that from the beginning. But at the same time, doing things like that, basically being thrown outside and left to die, rubs a man the wrong way. And how did Rob Bellucci the wrong way? Him and the rest of CP9 went through island to island, dodging the Marines and even fighting back. Captain Mr. Very Good, you haven't shown me really good feats. Honestly, you're terrible. But anyway, fast forward, Rob Bellucci not only now gets offered a spot in CP0, the thing we saw only the top ages are able to do, actually interacting with the Celestial Dragons. Wow. A man who's running from the Marines is now protecting Celestial Dragons, the ones deemed at the very top. Shout out Green Bull. Very interesting, all right? In the cover story, Rob Bellucci vowed revenge. If he vowed revenge so much, I think he would have been going after the Strides a little bit more than he has so far. But at the same time, is he revenge against the Strides or revenge against the Marines that were trying to kill him? Very interesting topic. But now he's a CP0 agent and he has a little bit of power. He has a little bit of knowledge. He has a little bit of wiggle room, all right? And now, a lot of people talk about why Rob Bellucci is so interesting in the story. Sometimes he may even be mentioned alongside Dragon, not power-wise, but story-written-wise. And by that, I mean Rob Bellucci being the man in the shadows, manipulating things to his favor. My man is a man that's hunting, right? Now imagine a man that just wants to freely express that carnage, that rage inside him, right? That carnivorous mentality. On one side, you can hunt down pirates and return as a Marine and cash in those pirates. You're also CP0, so you have a little bit more wiggle room, like I said. Or maybe you're like, this Marine is in my way. Let me take him out and also gain not only information, but probably a little more liking for the pirates. You see, a lot of, like Doflamingo said, once I got taken out of the fray, a lot of pieces started to fall. I was the ringleader controlling all these monsters. Once I'm gone, everything is set loose. You know what else needs to get set loose? Rob Lucci. Remember I talked about Magellan earlier and how the Impel Down is very interesting. Like I said, level 5 Impel Down, maybe level 6. A lot of people are left in the prison, right? Remember, Blackbeard's also a pirate. Blackbeard's already been killing pirates and taking their devil fruit, so maybe he might get some extra cash on the side. Yonko Alliance, who knows? Information is a powerful thing. And one person who has that information is locked away right now, and that is one Doflamingo. All right? And the reason why I say Rob Lucci is very interesting because all the villains seem to be sort of like coming together. You got Buggy, you have Crocodile, you have Mihawk. Interesting. Right? You had Kaido, you had Big Mom. Interesting. Now Shanks is on the move. Where's Shanks going to go? Who's he going to align with? Who knows? Maybe by himself. Probably the red hairs are like that. But like I mentioned before, a person that was supposed to be assassinated is not going to be assassinated. Why? It's because of this one man, Rob Lucci. Rob Lucci not only can garner favor for the pirates, but also stay as a Cypher Pole agent with the Marines. Maybe he releases Doflamingo. Why? The information. Remember, he deems Celestial Dragons to be the ones at the top. Doflamingo is also Celestial Dragon. Is that why he's going to do it? Not really. But it also gives him a little bit more motive to do it. If they're going to send an assassin, why not send the best? CP0. But releasing a man like Doflamingo may get you more power. Why? Because Doflamingo said under Marijois there was a treasure, true world power. If we get that, we can rule the world easily. Is it an ancient weapon? Question mark. Who knows? But guess what? I do see Rob Lucci being the one to hold the strings in the background and help out Doflamingo. I do believe Doflamingo actually aids Buggy. They have underworld tie. Buggy does, Doflamingo does, Crocodile does, and maybe even Mihawk. But you know who else does? One Rob Lucci, the man in the mask. Rob Lucci also has ties with the underworld just like those other characters. So maybe a situation where he tells Bruno, listen, man, this impregnable forest, I definitely said that wrong. I want you to go, open the door, and get out one Doflamingo. Hey, man, Rob Lucci right now is a very mysterious character. And because of that, I believe taking down Rob Lucci is a S+ achievement because this man is going to show you why he was one of the best villains in all of One Piece. Hey, man, the hands are tied. Now we have one Vegapunk. All right, listen, guys. The man can, the lineage factor, deemed almost a god, devil fruits and weapons, SSG, pacifistas, knowledge on devil fruits, has knowledge 5,000 years into the future. Goddamn. This man is a very interesting topic in the One Piece community because have yet to see him. We got the smiles. And it looks like the Strides are about to leave Wano and not fix the smile. The very thing that was looming over the people. But hey, man, now everyone actually has a reason to smile. Doesn't have to fake it. I get it. They may turn Wano into the land of, hey, book it. Wano is deemed the land of laughs. Maybe they're not able to fix it. Who knows? But I think they will. Vegapunk, very interesting character. If they get Vegapunk, they get the world. Vegapunk easily drops into the S+ 5-star column. And to be honest, he is way over guard because honestly, with all the information he has, you can change the tide to whatever side you're on. That's why I also think Buggy's going to gain Caesar because Caesar the Clown, Buggy the Clown makes the most sense. All right. Everyone's favorite blind man. Amber agenda, Yonko agenda is, oh, damn, it's hot. There we go. I think my mic's fixed now. Fujitora, not only did you let the Strauss escape, I get it. You're a man of morals, respect it. You then fought Green Bull. You fought alongside Green Bull against the revolutionaries. You lost. I believe you let him escape. You let him escape before in Dressrosa. Why not again? Couldn't utilize your powers to the fullest while trying to protect people. I get it. That sort of that shows you can't really, I don't know. Says a thing about a thing or two. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to get the job done, like Kid said. But I'm not going to knock you for it. You're a man of morals. Like I said, you want to protect the special dragons. That's your job as an admiral. Cool. But how much of an achievement would it be to take down Fujitora? You know, like how much linkage does he have into the story besides just him being an admiral? You know, if you're just an admiral, I get it. But some admirals just have power, and other admirals also have power and knowledge, right? Fujitora is a man that is very iffy to the Marines, already bobbing back and forth or seesawing back and forth between pirates and Marines. He helped Luffy out. I get it, you're a Marine, but you gave him 3 days to recover and get out. Cool. Fujitora, honestly, you still being an admiral gives you gives you that gumption to me. You gotta add value to the Admirals someday. You know, if it's Admirals versus Yonkos, it's Admirals versus the rest of the Marines. Where you land that? I'm gonna land them at an S rank achievement. $3 billion to take down the Admiral. I think it makes the most sense. Okay. Fujitora doesn't really know much about the world, but at the same time, he may play a big factor later on down the line. So we move now to the Fleet Admiral. Cue the music. Okay. Y'all already know my boy. I counted like that, man. Y'all already know my boy counting like that. Right now, Magma is 3-0 against Yonkos. No matter how you write it. Always basically telling you guys, look, man. You may like the Yonkos, but when it comes to the Fleet Admiral, there's a little different aura around him. Could you imagine the Conqueror's Hockey, how it's been shown in Marineford, if we had the animation from Wano right now? Whitebeard's Conquerors was shaking the whole thing. Conquerors, man, semantics. All right, so where does Admiral, Red Dog, the Mad Dog, Fleet Admiral Sakazuki land on the list? To be honest, if you had the balls to go to Marriage Wall, you're immediately S tier. My man Fisher Tiger, R.I.P. dog, we miss you. If you had the gumption to go into Marineford, new Marineford, with the man that said it did not matter what direction y'all coming from, we're going to send you guys to the depths of the sea. Dragon, pull up. Luffy, pull up. Shanks, I don't care. Blackbird, run my fate. Didn't matter. Sabo, Hole 2.0. Honestly speaking, having Sakazuki anything below an S plus is ridiculous. I wish I had another column because honestly, I get it, Vegapunk's like that, but if you take down the Fleet Admiral, the top dog, the man at the top, the one who can't be defeated 3-0 against Yonkos, you're crazy. Vegapunk will be shocked. He'll be like, damn. Garp. You passed your prime, my man. Sorry, G. Everyone does it. Sengoku, not even close. The greatest Fleet Admiral in the greatest pirate era, one Red Man, Red Dog, Sakazuki. All right, we move. All right, guys. We still can't tell if this person's canon or not. Sometimes I go back and forth on it, but I'm going to say Usuka is canon. Same time, Usuka and Deuce? Someone the D was going after Ace. This is Ace when he was offered to be a warlord. Completely different series. Completely different series of events and time. So I'm going to put Usuka right around where Smoker is. A Smoker and Usuka are almost the same person. Usuka. Smoker is what Usuka is to Ace. There we go. Kizaru. Ooh. Guys, listen, man. I have my stocks in Admirals. I do. Okay. You guys already know me. A couple weeks ago, I was saying Kaido top dog. No one in the series is stronger than him. But now I'm thinking about it. Someone got to be stronger than him. Someone got to be. You know, if Kaido's the strongest, damn. You know, like damn. It's only downhill from here. So is Shanks stronger? Maybe not. Maybe the Marines. Maybe SSG. Who knows? We got to see how things play out. But Kizaru, yeah. He's light, dog. You know, I understand a lot of things. I understand scaling. I understand debating. But at the end of the day, I get it. Luffy says too slow. The pacifist is light. I get it. Okay, I get it. But that's someone shooting light versus I'm light. Y'all don't understand this? This guy is light itself. That's like catching lightning in a bottle. It's a very difficult task, but if you do it, you end up a legend. So if you can take down Kizaru, the man I put above everybody else with the strongest dirt food in the series and possibly one of the strongest feats. And by strongest feats, I mean he puts feats on everybody. Y'all saw what he did to Drake? I know y'all remember. Kizaru, the yellow monkey himself. Honestly speaking, I have Kizaru stock high as hell. Vegapunk needed his devil fruit to make the pacifistas, all right? And if that's the case, I can't put you above Vegapunk. I'm going to put you above Garp, Sengoku, and Lucci. For myself, honestly speaking, you can argue back and forth whether him or Vegapunk's more important, but I'm going to put Vegapunk because of the knowledge. Honestly speaking, that knowledge in itself can change the whole world. So I put him there. Green Bull. Admiral agenda is in full effect. Not for this man, though. He's a reject. Honestly speaking, you dropped the stocks of literally every Admiral just in 2 panels. Like, I understand you left because you didn't want to fight Shanks, but it's how you left. My man hit you from 50 plus miles away. They said, what was it, Wi-Fi hockey, whatever. And then you were frozen, got knocked out of your form, and basically left. I understand if you just left after feeling the hockey, I get it, but you were stuck. Your hands were in the air. It didn't look good at all. But at the same time, like I said, you are still an Admiral, but guess what? I'd rather have someone like Gion, the person who showed no anti-feats than the person, actually your nature itself. Being nature itself, if you capture lightning in the ball, it's almost like capturing Mother Nature. If you capture Mother Nature, yeah, she fine. Okay, anyway, now we have Sentomaru. Where are we going to put him? Honestly speaking, Sentomaru is showing us hockey. Sentomaru is working with Dr. Vegapunk. Sentomaru is probably going to be a part of the leaders of SSG. Sentomaru may be a person with a lot of information and a lot of knowledge because you're working alongside Dr. Vegapunk. So at the same time, easily above S. I'm going to put you right at A. Easily above A. I'm going to put you right at S. I'll put you above Smoker. Okay, I feel like that's a good place. That's a solid place for Sentomaru because we don't really know what they know, but they know a lot. Hey, it starts chasing things. Chatone, I'm gonna put you right there where I put Guillaume, but Sudu, the person. Okay, Sudu. Okay. Y'all thought I was gonna do it for Sudu? Come on now. Wash. Honestly speaking, she was there with Garps and Goku. They was all chilling. That was the game. Chasing Doflamingo for quite some time, and then was also the person looking after Doflamingo, bringing him into the prison, saying that it takes a thief to know a thief, and I don't want to hear the jibber jabber because I know what I'm doing is right. At the same time, Sudu has a broken ass battlefield. I'm actually missing one person. I'm missing out the woman with the locks. I always forget her name. The one that took Helmeppo and Kobe during Stampede. But anyway, we get back to it. Sudu. If it wasn't for Big Mom, he'd probably be the finest old woman in the show. Let's be real. Show me what them gummies do. Stop. All right. Honestly speaking, like I said, Sudu probably knows a lot too. Sengoku, Garp, and Sudu were all a gang. So if one person knows something, probably the other person knows as well. She probably knew about God Valley. She was probably there at God Valley. Maybe not. Who knows? She was there with Jack. She was there with Doflamingo. She's a powerful Marine, man. Powerful. I'm lying. That was a complete pump fake. Sudu, I get it. You know a bit, so I still have respect for you. I'm gonna put you below Fujitora, still below Kobe. I still have Kobe's relevance moving forward a little bit higher than yours. The reason why I'm putting Magellan, basically Magellan is standing for it, impel down, and then Buggy just getting back at him. But this right here is what I got. The achievement of Marines. Because like I said, right now we don't know if it's going to be berries physically or just like 5 stars. And by 5 stars, you get a certain rank. If you're C, B, A, S, S+, you're obviously doing something. If you're not in the rank, that means you haven't really done an achievement yet. But guess what? My thought process going forward, and this is the third part of the video. Let me just talk about it real quick. Because this reminds me of Isekai, sorry. And how guilds have always been my thing. For a very long time, I understand guilds, I understand adventures are a certain class, and at the same time, you get different rewards per achievement. Whether it be you get the reap the rewards, obviously you get paid, but you also get possibly the loot. All right, so the loot you can gain from taking in these fine constituents, you can possibly gain a weapon. Supreme Grade, who knows? Maybe a devil fruit, maybe berries, devil fruit, and a weapon. Maybe information. Okay, and the reason why I wanted to do this video today, because I did my kid video yesterday, I was talking about the underworld, and I'm also going to reiterate this time because the underworld seems to have a lot of information. The reason why I'm bringing this up because the man with the flame scar, obviously has some knowledge on devil fruit, on rogue poneglyphs. At the same time, if that's the case, it's most likely that he is part of the underworld because that may just be an epithet. The man with the flame scar may be a person that kid knows, because not only does Lucci know the underworld, not only does Buggy know the underworld, not only does Crocodile know the underworld, but so does Kid. The underworld seems right now that's making and creeping its way slowly into the forefront, because we have a couple arcs now with the underworld being mentioned. You have Dressrosa, you have Whole Cake Island, you have basically Dressrosa, basically Wano as well because of Orochi and CP0, but also Buggy's mercenary group now taking over the mantle. So now things are a little haywire, and I'm starting to feel that the underworld is creeping its head into the forefront, and basically taking on these Marines may garner you something from the underworld and let it be possibly weapons, devil fruit, and or money. So S rank is, I think, just C rank is just going to get you berries. You're only going to get the money value from said individual, for getting such said individual. For B, I think not only do you gain some berries, but you also possibly gain a little bit more information into the underworld, possibly being able to communicate with more people, maybe some of the emperors, maybe not all of them, but some of them. See, A, now if you're taking in the A run, we're talking about also Pacifista's Vegapunk, so now you're creeping into more of garnering information. So I think you can also possibly find your way into a decent sized devil fruit as well. So now I've got, for A rank, you got berries, devil fruit, and possibly weapons as well. And information, but not that much information, just like connections. Okay. For S class is where you're really making the money. I say S class, you get possibly a really unique devil fruit. You get the berries, you get the weapons, but you also get information on possibly certain things about the underworld. Probably give you a little bit of head start towards the One Piece. Maybe you find your first rope hunting list. You're still 2 behind, actually 3 with Luffy. But anyway, if you get S plus, this is also not only them, but other factions wanting to come in contact with you. If you're able to take down an Admiral, take down Vegapunk, or take down Akainu, now they actually want to maybe pay you to get him back. Say if you give him back to us or give him to us, we can leverage with the world government, possibly get information from them. So now you have a little bit of leverage, a little more wiggle room. After S plus, I see yourself as devil fruit, berries, weapons, information, connections, the whole works. And by that I mean you're probably in the race to get the One Piece at this point, whether you're a no name or probably one of the most notable pirates in the game via possibly Crocodile making a comeback. Who knows? Maybe a Nell. Who knows? Maybe Dolphy. Who knows? Obviously I may be crazy talking about that, but I'm saying you never know. Maybe someone puts their hat in the race, say, hey man, I may be new, but the new generation was the one that started this whole thing, and I'm gonna put my hat in the game too. But that's it. That's what I got for you. Not only today we talked about Buggy, we talked about bonnets, and we talked a little bit about theories. We had it all in one video. This recording was unique. Why am I saying recording? This is not recording. This is live. Anyway. Editor Mosh, take this out, all right? But hold on, let me go full cam. Let me make my face nice and beautiful for the studio audience, all right? Let me fix my bonnet, okay? But like I said at the end of every single video, if you guys liked it, please hit the like button, subscribe button, and the bell button to come back next time, remain in line. But please leave a comment down below because I am very interested in what you guys think, where these bounties may put people, where you would put these people in the bounty list for Marines, and also what would they get from getting these bounties, because I don't think you're just going to have these bounties without having someone actually retrieve it. Bounty hunters are back in full effect with One Piece. But like I said at the end of every single video, I'm going to reiterate it one more time. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell button. Come back next time to remain in line, y'all. I'm getting better at this. I can do it really quick. All right. Peace.